The corrupt worry about losing the riches they have gained through their corrupt dealings. This leads them to hide these assets, often in foreign countries, and generally in developed countries, where they can benefit from the investment opportunities and the know-how of banks operating there. Developing countries lose 20 to 40 billion US dollars annually due to bribery, embezzlement, misuse of public funds, and other forms of corruption. This money is directed away from the development of key sectors such as health and education, which leads to poorer quality of life and fewer opportunities for people living in these countries. What is asset recovery? Asset recovery is a process through which investigative and judicial authorities of a country track down and repatriate stolen assets, returning them to their rightful owners, be them state authorities, government-owned enterprises, individuals, or private entities. While each case of asset recovery is different and the situation varies, the following steps are essential for recovery: collecting information, investigating, issuing a judicial decision, and returning the assets to their rightful owners. Recovering stolen assets is complex and takes time, but it is not impossible, and by working to make this happen, we send a message that there is no impunity for the corrupt. What are the obstacles for recovering stolen assets? States do not present requests from countries holding the assets. Lack of information, lack of political will, questions about the destination of stolen assets. How can states recover stolen assets? There are two paths to recover stolen assets: through a criminal conviction or through a civil judgment. This means it is not always necessary to convict those who steal assets in order to recover the money they have stolen. Success stories. In 2013, Tunisia recovered $28.8 million from Lebanese accounts held by Ben Ali. Between 2005-2006, Switzerland returned to Nigeria $505 million stolen by former President Sani Abacha. Between 2001 and 2004, Peru recovered more than 180 million US dollars stolen by Vladimir Montesinos and deposited in Switzerland, the Cayman Islands, and the USA. How can civil society participate in the recovery of stolen assets? While civil society cannot recover assets on behalf of states, we have an important and decisive role to play at every stage of the asset recovery process. Civil society can participate in the process by raising citizen awareness, putting pressure on authorities through advocacy actions, and in certain situations through facilitating and coordinating between the countries holding the assets and the victims of corruption. Once assets are returned, civil society can also monitor the use of those assets to make sure they are not lost again through corruption. States can prevent the theft of assets by passing and implementing a law that criminalizes illicit enrichment, an anti-corruption law, anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing laws, an asset declaration law, laws to protect witnesses and whistleblowers, and a law that ensures access to information. Do not forget, by watching and sharing this video, you have added your voice to the call to return stolen assets to their rightful owners.